Concussions, heat stroke, spinal cord damage. Over the past 3 years, the number of injuries reported to the University Interscholastic League, or UIL, ranged between 2,300 and 3,800. But KXAN discovered that number may actually be much higher. And now researchers are looking at ways to track all injuries to better protect your children.
I feel it coming.
It only took one play
It hurt.
for everything
Okay.
to change.
It's 10 o'clock.
And now there's no playbook telling them what to do next.
I remember the game. I went for the tackle head down, and I went on a head-to-head collision. And then my body just kind of just shut off.
And he started calling, "Mom, I can't move my legs. Mom, I can't move my legs." And I'm like, "Okay, Jay, hold on, I'm coming."
That was the last day J-Cell Favors walked.
All right, let me pull you back.
He broke his neck in 3 places, paralyzing him from the neck down.
It's hard. I don't put this on nobody. It's really, really hard.
The accident happened last fall, and the Round Rock sophomores' dreams of making the varsity team suddenly changed to dreams of hoping to walk again.
People go through tragedies, but you got to deal with the cards life gives you, and you got to play them.
He still have his moments, his ups and downs. We're in a small apartment, Mom. I'm bored. He want to go to school.
J-Cell only gets 2 hours of rehab a week.
Feeling it?
He says it's not enough.
It's going up higher now, so figure out what you're doing to make that muscle fire.
When I go to rehab, it's like a relief because there's like a lot of people that can relate to you. We all want the same thing. We all want to walk.
It's a path where too many teens find themselves. Ask Dr. Jason Adelot, this UMC Brackenridge trauma surgeon.
I was the surgeon on call one day when a young man got injured playing a football game. He had a spinal cord injury.
Dr. Adelot started wondering how many teens were like his patient, how many lives were forever changed by serious injuries in high school sports.
The sports people collect sports data, and the health people collect health data, but those two things weren't really coming together.
The numbers weren't there.
When I realized there was no reliable data collection, either platform or reporting system, I didn't really believe it.
Up until now, the only sport required to report injuries to UIL is football. And during the regular season, it's a small fraction of schools. Imagine this football field represents the 1,200 UIL high schools with football teams. Only 16% have been required to report. And there's been no monitoring or penalties for schools that don't report.
That is a model that we found to be not terribly effective. It worked when it was first introduced many, many years ago, but it was not very effective.
UIL's Deputy Director Jamie Harrison says the little data the organization does collect was never meant to be scientific.
Certainly a representative sample, but it has not been comprehensive, including every high school.
But now UIL's working with Dr. Adelot and his team on a pilot project to track serious injuries in all high school sports, both boys and girls.
I think that what it will do is it will allow us as a state to make decisions as a state, whether we're going to make field changes or equipment changes. I mean, we may discover something that we just didn't really anticipate.
The tracking will start with about 500 schools, eventually expanding to all schools.
What we do want is parents to be able to make informed decisions for their kids. I'm a parent myself. I want as much information as I can have when it comes to keeping my own child safe.
Researchers hope by uncovering injury numbers, they can find solutions to try and prevent them, keeping more kids out of rehab.
Yep, people going through the same things. You're right.
I don't want anyone losing hope or thinking that I won't ever move nothing again or walk again. You know, anything's possible.
Nice.
While victories may come slowly, J-Cell's keeping his heart in the game.
Did it. Nice.
Amanda Brandeis, KXAN News.
There you go.
Right now, the pilot program is still awaiting funding. Several medical research universities have expressed interest in it, though. There's also another program focusing specifically on concussions that's targeted to launch this fall. It is a collaboration between the UIL and UT Southwestern working to prevent brain injuries.